And this is a Georgia team they haven't lost on the road, so they've proven to be good road warriors.
6-0 for
here on that sideline, and I know she's feeling better when she saw Kalai Robinson get an offensive putback.
It's better than any over-the-counter medication available at a local pharmacy here, although I'm sure she's tried everything at this point. Cole comes out from out top, can't hit, and it's tipped out of bounds by Georgia.
Coach and her team reflects that. She's very calm, she's very deliberate. She's got a lot of passion on the defensive end, and her team reflects that.
Carter doesn't.
Freshman class. Q Morrison has started every game of her Georgia career, so she's been depended on from the very beginning. And then, of course, Carter the same. She had one game, I think, when Gary brought her off the bench, but both are big forces and will be great in the future as both these programs move.
And let's not forget about the upperclassmen, like senior Mackenzie Engram, was a 40% three-point shooter. She makes her first three-point attempt. Put Georgia up by 3.
And that's what I love about Engram and Robinson, both for Georgia.
For the Lady Bulldogs, up by 5.
It is, and back to Robinson. This Georgia team leads the SEC in block shots. They average 9 a game, and a lot of that starts with Kalai Robinson down inside.
Kyla Hillsman's been quiet in the early going. She gets an offensive rebound. Howard on the drive. Another good defensive through at the free throw line, and Georgia's on top by 7 here in College Station. A 10-0 run for the Bulldogs. Lulu McKinney, the grad transfer from UTEP, into the game for A&M.
I like that A&M's looking inside to Hillsman. They've got to have that back.
Rebounded by Howard, who's second in the conference in rebounding, averaging a double-double this season.
Georgia, they hang their hat on defense, and you can see why. They're very attentive on the defensive end. They swarm it.
Speaking of swarming, that's what Howard does on the glass, and Lumpkin can't hit the open shot. Rebound for Robinson. They'll get her rest with Kennedy Carter on the bench for Texas A&M. Cole has been given the assignment, according to Georgia, of shadowing the top freshman. Howard was fouled. Engram.
They've got to tighten up on the defensive side of it.
Gabby Conley, one of the freshmen for Georgia, into the game. Engram drains a 3 by Haley Clark. And a reset here for Georgia. Engram will try again. Can't hit, and a fight to 14-7 our score. Give you an indication of the concern level. Gary Blair has removed the sport coat.
And that's the telltale sign of stress in a coach. The jacket comes off.
Engram will try again. Well, she has had success against Texas A&M at points to lead Georgia to a 10-point advantage. Wells on the drive, can't get it. Guess who on the glass? Unreal Howard, 2.
A missed shot like Kalai Robinson just did, but you can't rebound a turnover. So Georgia took care of the basketball that time.
Carter into double figures with 11.
And you wonder why Gary Blair brought her in with 2 fouls. You can feel the energy in the building just change with Carter's productivity, her creativity. Nice pass. That's beautiful.
Works with
Hill.
Freshman has 8 points already off the bench. She has been improving daily. Carter, unselfish play, but there is another block. This time Robinson kept it.
Well, see, if I'd have been in my coaching mode, we would have trapped her.
Yeah, that's right.
And still gotten beat.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Engram, no beating her right now. 4, the field goal.
And that's big. I thought Georgia would have to hit 8 threes to beat this A&M team. They've already gotten 6, and 4 of those from Mackenzie Engram.
Georgia continues to do a real good job on Danny Williams. There's Hillsman finally. He's on the upswing right now.
Yeah, and that was a floater. That's a big time shot for a guard.
Hillsman draws the double. And a foul called on Connolly. Thought she had all ball. Williams. Engram trying to stay on Williams. Now the switch. They feed into Hillsman, knocked away by Robinson.
Just not a good pass, but better defense by Georgia.
Robinson got rid of it, got it back, and knocked down the three. Robinson. Georgia now 7 of 15 from outside the three-point line. Carter, a little too strong. Wells on the offensive glass for two. First points for the freshman.
Good day's work.
Connolly picked up her second personal foul. Hillsman.
Nice drive.
Had 10 points off the bench for Georgia in the first.
And she's been reinserted into the game already, so quickly going back to Connolly.
Blocked by Robinson.
I've seen the Aggies run offense, and when you're good offensively, you can impose your will on a good defense, and they've really not been able to do that collectively. You've seen Carter be able to do it individually.
Connolly can't knock down the three, and a rebound for Texas A&M. But Texas A&M, with the foul trouble and the issues, they're playing some zone. They've played a lot of zone here in the last 2 years under Gary Blair, who was strictly a man-to-man guy through his many years of coaching, his Hall of Fame coaching career.
Well, he has been. He's always leaned a lot on his defensive coordinators, and most of all is the confidence, the ability to feel like you can pull that trigger. She's hot. She's had her career high today already.
Back-to-back new career highs for Gabby Connolly.
Position rebounder.
Cole in trouble. Engram grabs it, no reset of the shot clock, but a turnover. Georgia took the timeout. Let's see how they respond. Hillsman came out to challenge Engram, who steps in and gets.
And again, nice inside-out passing. Howard turned down a difficult shot to give Carter an easy shot.
13 points now for Carter, first point. She has 15. Gabby Connolly with 15. Kalia Robinson with 13 to pace Georgia. Williams defended by Costa, and another turnover for A&M. Engram takes it right to the basket for two. Strong finish by Engram. Those values and how he wants that player to take responsibility for every loss and give it the praise to others when Texas A&M wins.
What I really love most about what he talked about was that if they lose or when they lose a game, he always got to have that ability to be in sync. And you got to be able to take it too. I mean, that's another part of it.
Well, he is giving his current point guard a chance to play with 3 fouls. Carter picked up her third personal. We are in the second half, though, so Carter certainly staying on the floor. Engram can't score, and a foul called.
Later in this ball game, she's got to stay on the floor.
2 fouls now on Robinson, 3 on Connolly, 3 on Morrison for Georgia. Howard scores again. By Howard. Always all over the basketball.
That's what she gives you, the intangible, the toughness, the grit.
Carter dribbling through traffic, and a foul call.
It was a nice play by Georgia, but Robinson couldn't finish it.
Texas A&M took a 2-0 lead. That was their only lead of the game until now. Past members from the Texas A&M program. Sydney Colson has her own bobblehead day here today. 2-time captain, part of that national championship team in 2011. Batted up in the air off the Carter miss. 10 seconds to go, time here. Engram, another mistake. Engram over the head of Cole.
And you cannot, if you're Georgia, turn the basketball over. You've got to at least get shots on basket.
There's Carter with 5. Kennedy Carter for 3.
You can live with the bad ones because the good ones are so good.
Four-point game. Georgia needs a hoop here. This is the player who's delivered, and she does it again. Mackenzie Engram now with 20, one off her season high.
And that was such an important basket for Georgia. The wheels had fallen off offensively, and the senior finds a way to produce.
Meanwhile, Howard continues for the freshman Morrison. Controlled by Carter inside of 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. 3-point lead for A&M. Their largest lead, 5. They trailed by as much as 13. Howard again. Hillsman, another offensive rebound.
Doing the dirty work on the weak side.
Morrison throws it over to Engram. Shot clock at 4. And Morrison sticking with it. She had missed her first 6 field goal attempts. That's her first field goal of the game. She's got 2 points. They came at a great time. 1-point game. Carter can't.
When the wheels are coming off or when you're in winning time, she wants Haley Clark on the floor.
She ties the game at 68. Howard back for Lumpkin. Can't get the roll, and it's Engram who pulls down the rebound.
Too, she's not in a great matchup.
Carter with it.
But hey, it was Danny Williams against Tennessee that went to the foul line and knocked down 3 free throws.
Howard, Lumpkin. Howard tries to drive. Howard can't score, and the rebound for Robinson. Carter and Howard. Engram drains a 3.
Mackenzie Engram has just dominated the 3-point line.
College Station.
We'll see what Coach Gary Blair has drawn up for this offensive possession.
Carter tried to get it down to Lumpkin. Grabbed by A&M. Williams, too strong for 3, and a foul.
And the Aggies, even though they're down, they've got Carter. She is so explosive, and she can score so quickly.
Distributing this time to Wells.
Well, that's what she does.
Connolly keeps coming up with plays to keep Georgia in front in OT. Carter blocked by